Man, you ever notice no matter what our economy is doing, these turds sure can spend up some money at an all-time rate. Watch how much money is going to be spent up on television ads for the U.S. presidential race alone. Not counting all the money they spent so far. I can't believe that they just come on out in the open with their shenanigans. Made it okay for them to do, and nobody cares. They have legalized bribes and corruption. After this whole circus is over, people will yip yap back and forth, and hey, might even do away with them. But one thing is for certain, these turds are in high gear now, enjoying the fruits of their labor while they can. Give me the cash. Or maybe this is just another permanent addition to the long list of things that give themselves more and us less by taking more of ours. They got people that come up with things to give us so they can take it away, leaving people with the impression that they actually possess something of value. The illusion of money equals status has always bothered me, people. You can't eat or drink the stuff. It's paper. It's paper. It's paper. And nowadays, that's on the brink of extinction with the digital world. It's ridiculous when you think about it. But what puts food on the table? That's where they have most people by the cojones. What? They are trying to connect a Lyme disease JP Morgan executive as the cause for their multi-billion-dollar financial meltdown. What? Come on, man. They're really gonna try that? Here it comes, here it comes. Hand extended. Help me, help me. They'll get a loan from us. Go gambling again, win or lose no matter. Give themselves a sweet bonus and go on vacation. Operation Get Paid Again complete. This is the world we live in. People, it happens time and time again. In case you ain't been paying attention, Facebook and JP Morgan, along with the usual list of king turds, Goldman Sachs, Merrill Lynch / Bank of America, Barclay Capital, Morgan Stanley, are getting sued for insider trading on Facebook stock. They leaked information about the actual worth of the stock to a select few who made out like bandits. This is what these geezers have always done throughout our entire lives, over and over and over again. Plotting, planning, and scheming and scamming. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365.2421199 days a year, people. Get 'em, Bruce. If it isn't those turds taking our money, it's their cronies taking away our rights. For instance, in New York, they're trying to pass a bill called the Internet Protection Act. They must protect something. The candy coded law, which is supposed to be about protecting children who are victims of cyberbullying, but on the down low, slides in the kick. The parts of these bills I first scanned for myself. It makes it a crime to post mean-spirited and baseless political attacks. Who defines what is or isn't baseless? Or mean-spirited for that matter? These turds like to just make it up as they go along. Look at any bill. Your choice. Always slide something in that kicks us right in the face. You shut your mouth. Quiet it down. Do what you're told. See and think what we tell you to. Be thankful you have the life we give you. Flapping their egotistical pie holes boasted of their great shameless legacy. Somehow deluding themselves from the fact that their farts do not smell like roses, and they are not special at all. They're shameless turds. Oh no, that was a mean-spirited and baseless political attack. Old Mitt Romney said Congress should wait to act on the economy. What? Oh yeah, everyone just kick on back. And it isn't like there's people out there losing their homes or anything like that. Should wait to act. Until November? It's freaking May, you turd. No charge for a woman who created a flight diversion by telling the stewardess that she had a device implanted in her. There were no charges in the case of all of those stuffed animals that had gun parts in them that prompted the TSA to say, "This is why we search children." I'm not buying it, turds. And looky for all those people who act as though we're crazy for speaking about Psy-Ops. Co-owner of a major Pentagon propaganda contractor publicly admitted Thursday that he was behind a series of websites used to discredit two USA Today journalists who had reported on the contractor. This is their job. This is what they do. Things aren't always what they seem, people. Just saying. Get 'em, Bruce. A U.S. drone strike killed 8 in a Taliban stronghold of Pakistan's tribal belt, officials said. Let me guess. Al-Qaeda. No, they're just calling them militants nowadays. Militant, combative or aggressive in support of a political or social cause and typically favoring extreme methods. You know, I tend to have my spider sensors go off at such things. Remember, they're not combat troops in Iraq anymore. They're combat enablers. There's nothing wrong with our economy. It's just stuck in low gear. Always with the wordplay. So, from what I'm seeing, the powers that be needed to switch it up because people were like, hey, how do you know that they were Al-Qaeda or the Taliban? Nope. DNA testing? Nope. They're not doing anything of the sort. And they know it. And they know a lot of people are starting to question it, so they just throw out some generic term, militant, that the brain dead will absorb through daily repetition to the degree is normality. Every once in a while you might hear somehow CIA was whacked, you know, just to keep the boogeyman saga alive. And on a side note, bombing people is a surefire way to create militants. They know this. They have studied it, employ it, and evolve it to their desired outcome. This is an admitted fact. They are way ahead with no signs of slowing as the people just keep rowing and rowing and rowing. This whole Zimmerman case, for instance, is just showing examples of this very thing. The media throws out the race bait, white on black crime. People across America take the bait and retaliate on whites, juicing the Klan's dream of a race war. And at the end of the day, he's Hispanic. Do you see how we are manipulated? Do you see how the mainstream media tells you to believe something and you just take their word for it and act on it without realizing their story always changes with time, but by then you're so bored with the story that you have stopped keeping up with it, which means your remembrance of history is distorted at all levels. This is the flaw in us all that we really need to combat, or we will always be behind the battle, desperately trying to keep up with all the crap these turds throwing at us. Stop fighting each other and playing along with the garbage we're being fed. Doing exactly what the real bad guys want us to do. Fighting amongst each other, not paying attention to what they're doing, which is continuing their quest for world control. They don't have control yet, people. It's hard to control 7 billion heads, and they are far from it yet. But they are working on it full time. Guaranteed. Something to think about. I'm ChangeDaChannel, and I'm out. Get 'em, Bruce.